I first want to start by saying that he is such a trusted and loving regular of this open mic. I don't know how long he was going to it before I was running it. I honestly don't. Pardon me?
3 years, isn't it? 3 years starting at the cafe.
Although I do remember at one point we were going to take off and have a beer at the cafe, and he's like, I locked my keys in my car, in a bar, and it's closed, and my Prius is sitting out in the street, and there's all this awful weather, and so I was able to call Docky. And so we decided to sit and have a drink at a bar waiting for it. And we went and got the keys for the car, which was awesome. It was very cool to spend the time with them. And I really, really, really enjoy hearing this man's poetry, and it's always a treat to hear him. So please, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for a phenomenal set of poems for a great feature. Give it up for Mr. Michael Hoag.
Thank you, Jan. That was a very nice introduction. Thank you for inviting me for this feature. It's always a privilege being here.
Always welcome.
All right, probably read about 10 poems tonight. Tomorrow I'm waking up to name worms. I'll sit in a covered hole and hold dirt because worms like dirt. They'll leave their tunnels and eat because honestly worms are dumb and don't know about hands. And don't talk to worms, just rustle your dirt. And don't name worms by yourself, bring a cousin, because truly people are loony and can't be alone. So I'll eat my root crops and the worms will eat their dirt, and we'll both secrete our oils to moisten our skin and maybe dig to improve our covered holes. And we'll wiggle because frankly animals are routine. Worms gotta move and people gotta breathe. So that's my plan. I just need a hole and a cousin, and I have to remember to sleep late. The worms will always be there, so I don't have to remember them. This is my attempt at a little poetry book. Miserably failed. Can't even staple the things. So I think next time just might do an ebook or something. It seems a lot easier than these little things.
You could always go to Scars Publications for stuff, and you could have it online as a PDF file or book.
Scars is what you guys do.
That's what we do.
Scars is good.
Yes, we do scars. Yes.
Boil ocean water. Boil ocean water and cook the sea, rub with salt and make our cabbage cake. Make our cabbage cake and ice with sea foam, halve and fourth it and count the eighths. And you at the table and me on the floor, together we'll talk to warm colors and separate orange from green, and together we'll spray sand clean and resuscitate leaves. Oh, let's boil ocean water and cook the sea. Let's rub with salt, salt, salt and make that cabbage cake. Sod my feet, seed my arm, it'll grow, and I promise I will water me. Sod my hip and sew the edges, I'll stay, and I promise I will stand still. And I promise I'll be still and turn to dirt and drain well and lay flat like a flat bowl of water, like good dirt. Sod my head and wrap me in burlap, spray on tree resin, I promise I'll be good dirt. I had two horrible nightmares about zombies, back-to-back zombie nightmare dreams, and they're really awful. I told my 6-year-old that morning, I said, "What, it's back-to-back zombie dreams?" And he goes, "Cool!" They were terrifying, though. They were winning. Your face is water at the bottom of a pool, inside a cart, minnows in your eyes, silent ears, wet eyes. Your face is water at the bottom of an ocean, under a mile of waterway, clear and dark, cold and old, tumbling like centuries. Your face is water at the bottom of a glass, above a fork, below the salt, to the right of the line, cramped in a glass, a smashed nose and flattened ears, and no room for any expression. Your face is water inside a pipe, portable and soiled, hidden and rushing along fast to a faucet or a sewer, turning like a bolt, hair leading neck, going forward with purpose. Your face is water at the bottom of a drop, hanging softly, falling brightly, rolling gently, One drop among a zillion in a storm, still among the others, racing along to the ground. Your face is water, cupped in my hands, ready to wash, ready to drink, floating between fingers and thumbs, see-through and smiling, toiling and crying. All right, got a bunch more. Rice sky, canned water pie, your face is my stay, your words regain. Oatmeal moon, orange juice sand dune, sitting in Poetry City, smiling and laughing at the coffee, weighing and sizing your fingers in mine, ringing and coloring your face inside. Junebug eating, first class seating, together we'll marathon, and puppy like two cats, like clean plates and dirty plates, and fondue and roux, and islands on the moon. Numbers above, feelings of pencil love, holding your kiss wet like wheat, holding your hand as firm as milk. Sesame seed grout, fish oil doubt. I see you and hear you and call you and listen. Not today, today I'll read upside down, but later today and all day tomorrow. That's a bit of a love poem. Oh, this next one is a poem about baseball and knitting. Let me finish your knitting and you can borrow my baseball books. I'll slip one stitch to knit and always knit the next and never pass a slip stitch over the knitted, or knit two through the back loop, or let the trees knit, or knit with worms, or wet my fingers to get a better hold of the needles, like Pud Gavin, who pitched the first perfect game on August 8, 1876 for the St. Louis White Stockings against the Cass Club of Detroit, and 4 years later pinched a loss against Montgomery Ward's perfect game, when few players wear gloves, and I won't wear gloves or substitute SSK for SKP, and I will always keep my yarn clean and never forget to slip knit pass, and I promise and pledge to knit with firm fingers and relaxed wrist, and always turn my hip and not my arm, and ever remember to show the batter my numbers, and push my nose into the catcher's mitt, and I'll never, never, never knit with my lead elbow, and always count 23 stitches to the needle, never pass a batter to later pick them off base. And I will honor and obey your yarn choice and separate the peels from the fruit and always wash the white chicken and never freeze the ball or look at water. And my yarn career will last 19 years with 365 career wins. And knitting will have a plaque and pitchers will knit in 2 perfect games and turn the heel with grace and charm as both the winner and the loser. This is a nice cute one. Hey mole, let me have a worm. I'll water the ground and plant worm-loving verge. I'll keep the mole eaters out and never pour a footing. Just let me have a worm. Hey mole, let me stay underground. I'll lose my eyes and start hearing. We'll skim just below the surface. You curl to the right and I'll twist to the left, and together we'll do the mole dance. Just let me stay underground. This next one, the famous Janet Kuipers will read this. I'm totally double plus awesome excited about this. Let's everybody give her a round of applause. She has quite a deep and throaty voice, and this is the perfect poem
Deep
for her.
throaty voice. I said, would you like me to read something? Oh, you can stay here. What? This isn't about me. This is. I think it's funny because I have a poem called With You, but it's nothing like this. But I really like this one. This is Michael Hoag's poem With You. And apparently I have to be throaty and breathy. I'll try. I'll do my best. With you, I like air. With you, colors matter. With you, fingers have a purpose, knotted together, jumping like fish, thumbs on knuckles, nails on palms. With you, sleep is important. Finally, with you, I have new ways to smile. Hundreds. With you, I forgot numbers and the grades of wood and keys and locks, possessions and repossessions, tracks and fields. with you, there is something, 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 something. With you, life has hue.
Oh, she read that very beautifully.
With Michael Hoag, life has hue.
No, you read that very beautifully. Better than anything I can say. All right, a couple more. This is one of my only political poems. I didn't mean it to be political, but it turned that way. I want to iron with steam, iron with heat, iron against a firm surface. I want to iron the clean and dirty, iron smooth, iron flat, iron press, iron round things flat, iron with geometry. I want to iron the street, iron for strangers, iron for others. Iron in church is prayer. I want to iron. Don't laugh. I want to iron. Everyone, bring me your things to iron. Iron immediately. I want to iron. I want to iron with mood. Iron with a lot of mood, because that mood, that ironing mood, soothing, pressing, recurring, boring, numbing, tiring. I want that mood, that ironing mood.
Find the hidden meanings.
These are two recent ones I did just in the last month or so. Kindly do a puzzle I did. It's on the table in the small room with the shelf. I've erased the answers and added more questions. It shouldn't take long. I can give you the first top left-hand one. It's 4. I can give you that trying bottom third one, 2 over from the left. It's 5. I've known you and I think you like summing. I've guessed you and I thought you liked problems. I've troubled you and I've put small numbers in small boxes and solved the already solved. I've poured water in the rain and wired the sky. I've padded sharp corners and made a daily map. I've yelled at a chicken and did the same puzzle twice. So kindly do a puzzle I did. I've erased the answers and kept my notes. I can give you some pointers. 9 and 8 and 7 and 5 is 29. Well, thanks. You guys have been great. This is my last little poem. Follow me, follow a chicken. We'll circle a square acre and map our chicken journey just for us. Because chickens are never lost and always find the ground. Where chicken everywhere is chicken now. And chicken there is just another here. Count chickens, count backwards. We'll add like a chicken and check our chicken math just for us. Because chickens always start with a full amount and count down to 0. And when everything is already counted and adding is really subtracting. Follow a chicken, follow me, and we'll take our chickens underwater and bring them meteorites from Mars and show them dual craters on the moon and differentiate a binomial just for us, because chickens with their little eyes on either side of their head, close to the ground, will show us how an oat looks like a cold cube and a grain of cornmeal looks like a gold cube. Thanks so much.
I'm sorry. I don't think that was loud enough. So everybody give it up for Mr. Michael Hoag! Now I'm totally curious because we have a little time, and oftentimes people are like, oh wait, I have a question about one of these pieces. Does anybody have any questions? No, I'm dead serious. Why not? Because most of the times we just come up and we read, and it's like, oh, just go away, and then there's nothing. So if anybody has any questions, I'm going to post it. Go for it.
Michael, the ironing poem, you said it had gotten a little political. Did I miss something there?
Well, I was writing it, and then I read it, and I thought, wow, this is, when you start screaming, I want to iron, I was thinking that's kind of just political. And bring in your ironing, it's like,
I just want and it becomes boring, and this is why, but you
Like,
don't
give
want to
me your
cycle about a
tired
political cycle. And you can totally feel that.
The wrinkled laundry.
So.
and also, I mean, I think Mick Jagger's political.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go with that one. Because that's the first thing I thought about Mick Jagger.
Oh, that he's political artist?
Yeah, first thing. Anybody else? Anybody? I don't know if you could give them enough money to strip or whatever, but anyway. Well, I don't know how much I've gotten here, but
Oh, I got another one, Michael. When are you going to be Illinois Poet Laureate?
Ah! I don't know. I think if that one poem you read gets to be really famous in like weddings and stuff, you know, where it's read and it's almost as common as Happy Birthday, I think that.
I'm like, well, I have to confront these. Like, he's like, yeah, you're great. Like, this will work. It's romantic confronting. Okay. Something.
It was just perfect.
Anyway, anybody else? Anybody? All right, then. One more time. Please give it up for Mr. Michael Hoag.